Okay, in this video, I'm going to explain how to um, how to run surveys for guests from Salesforce. So all the surveys are placed in the Surveyforce section of Salesforce. So to access Surveyforce, you just need to click on this menu on the top. Click on Surveyforce. And then it takes you to the survey section. So in the survey section, just to be able to review the existing surveys, you need to click on the survey tab on the top, and you will see all the recent surveys in the system. So the system also allows you to click on the all standard surveys, get a list of them, which currently you have one in the system, and then by clicking on the actual survey, it takes you to the editing environment of the survey. So the way these surveys work is that we have designed a survey in the system. Let's say like we have a header, picture, text, and a list of questions. And then when this survey is designed and completed, Salesforce is offering a link to the survey that can be sent to the customers. This link can be personalized based on who you're sending it to, based on their Salesforce ID. So the way we have set it up in the system is that we have embedded this link into an email template. So when you send an email to a person through Salesforce, when you choose that specific survey template, it will not only send an email to the person to participate in your survey, but also automatically generates the link that is connected to that person's account in Salesforce. So it means that when the person receives the email and clicks on the link, that automatically allows to save the results against that person in Salesforce. So you don't basically need to capture again the name, ages, and everything, because that is going directly to that person's name in Salesforce. So just before we go there and show you how it works, I'll quickly go to the edit environment and show you how these surveys are designed. So this is the environment that you can edit the surveys. So if you need to edit the surveys, again, you will go to the Surveyforce. You go to Surveys, choose the survey, go to the Edit tab, and in the Edit tab, you can easily go and basically edit some of the details here. Let's say you want to change the question, you can hit Edit. It allows you to make a change to the question or add any options here by just entering and add a new option. And then you hit Save to save the results. Also, the system allows you to add new questions, and they could be a single select vertical, single select horizontal, a multi-select vertical, or be a free text, like just tell us about your experience in the last cruises. So once you add the items here, you also have the option to just drag them up and down and change the order by just hovering over this two-way arrow, holding it and going up and down to change the order. And after you do that, you just hit save the order, and that will just save the whole thing for you. In the header and thank you CSS, we have the thank you text basically that it will be displayed after they have done the survey, and a header and logo that is being displayed. So let's say in this example, we want to change the thank you text based on the advice and guidelines that are received from you. So we put the new thank you text. We go back to this area. We paste it. So thanks so much for completing our guest survey, and that's going to be replaced. And you just hit save. So that is now saved in the system. It is all being referred to this new thank you text. So you also have a surveys taken section here, which is just basically a report on what surveys have been taken in the system, and no details here for you. And you have a report section which basically refers you to the Salesforce report section, and there are some few survey reports. Let's say survey with questions and responses. This is an example report that I've created, and it's showing you if like these are the number of questions in the system. So what is the breakdown of answers for each question? So let's say if you're going to the cruise type, let's say you see 50% Rolly Shoals, 50% Kimberly Cruise. So the way it's displaying these results at the moment may not be the ideal way of displaying it. We will work on that to see how exactly you want to see the outcome of this survey on a graph. So that's something that after you have captured the result is possible. So then I think at this point we will go back to Salesforce, click on the top menu, go to Great Escape, and let's assume we want to run a survey from scratch to your customers. So to run a survey to your customers, what you will do is that you will have to go to the customer page first of all. Let's say we go to the database, we go to a contact called Natasha Mahar, and then this is the details of contact, and like always that you send them an email and communicate with them, you just scroll down and go to the send an email section, and basically you're going to send them an email with a link to the survey. So I hit send an email, and I choose a template which is related to the survey. So I hit the select template, and the template is called sample survey. So that's basically where we're just putting surveys there. So the name could change, but at the moment it's sample survey, and it contains the actual survey in there. So it says that, dear Natasha Mahar, thank you for being with us this year. It would be appreciated if you click on below link and fill your survey. So this text, the way it's displayed, the name, all of that can be editable in the communication template section, which you're already working with. But I'll show you later how to edit that one. So as you see, you have a link that is generated specifically for Natasha. So now I'm going to send this survey to Natasha, and let's see how the results are captured back into the system. So I'm going to CC myself as well on the system to just be able to receive a copy of that in my mailbox as well. So I just hit send. And you should have received an email from Salesforce now regarding this survey. Can you please confirm if you have received and start filling the form for me? Oh, you can start working with the screen. Yep. Sure. So maybe if you just check it on your phone, see if you have received it, and then I open it on my computer and show you how is the results flowing into Salesforce. That's true. I'll show you how to change the wording yourself. So I've sent a copy of that to my mailbox. So I'll fill that survey on my mailbox and show you how it's going to go into Salesforce. So I just click on this link. It takes me to this generic survey page, but behind the scene, this specific page is connected to your profile. So let's say the cruise date has been just I'll put a date, 10th of 2016, and then it's going to be a Kimberly Cruz, motivated me to photography, fishing, and relaxation, and then would appeal you, helicopter, reputation. I just feel some random results here. And then this was my first visit, strongly agree, then going there, put some negative results as well. Oh yeah, this one obviously strongly agree. So maybe this one sometimes. And going here, and let's say let's say anything, crew and dining, and let's say nothing, and let's say when's the next cruise, and then maybe use your comments, testimonials, and marketing collateral. Let's say yes, and submit marketing. So I'm just submitting this. I have to move this page out of my recording area. Okay, so we haven't filled all of the required fields. That's why it's not filling it. So I have made all of these fields required. So if they don't fill one of them, it doesn't submit it. So if you want to change that, you can change that, but then you don't get the results for all of the fields. So you see, thank you so much for completing our guest survey. Your comments are shared with our staff, crew, and management to help future planning. So the survey is now submitted to your system. Now I want to go back to your page, Tash in the system, so Natasha Maha. When I scroll down, you see under the surveys taken, there is nothing. And now if I refresh, that should reflect the results of that survey. So now you have the results of that surveys just captured here. And then if I click on that, it will show you any individual answers that these guys have put on the questions. So basically, in the system, you have that. You have all of the Tosh answers in detail. So now the next step is that for the internal use and marketing use, we just have to specify what are the specific reports that we want to achieve. Let's say I want to see that what is the age group, let's say, for Kimberly Cruises, or I want to see that what is the what is the distribution of the reasons that people attend our cruises. So that can be achieved in the reports. So now we have the surveys. You are ready to send out your surveys. That will be edited today, and I'll just send a confirmation email for you, which is completed. I'll shortly show you how to edit the communication template, the email text, and then at this point you're ready to send out the surveys. Once we receive the results, we have time in between to work on the reports and what reports exactly you want to get out of this one. Do you have any questions before I go and show you how to work out on the communication templates? Okay. Mm-hmm. Sure. And I think that's enough time. So that should be enough. Because I was thinking it's like in 1 or 2 weeks time. That's obviously enough time to make it ready on every device. So I just shortly go to communication templates and show you how to edit the text if you want to test it yourself. So to change the email, the body that is sent to people, you go to the setup. You go on left hand side under administer communication templates, and email templates. So you can also type on the top email templates to get you faster to this. Under email templates, you have a lot of folders here, but the folder that this survey is placed in is general letters. So if you click on general letters, you have the sample survey. You click on the name of the sample survey, not on the edit. And then once you get into this page, you click on edit HTML version. And then, yes, I'm here. Do you have any questions? Okay, so once you're here, that allows you to edit the text, so you can click on this and start typing more items here. That allows you to go on the top and change the font size, the font type, and then the signature details. Allows you to change the subject of the email. And if you want to change the way the name is displayed on the top, you can go there and go to the relevant object. Let's say in this case is going to be it is an account, and you would like to have the account name, let's say, there. Or if you want to have something different there, you can choose something different. And so that's basically similar to what you had for your normal email templates. And once you edit that, put all your merge fields from different places. Let's say an example of this is that if you want to put some more details about the contact, like birth date or their address or anything else, you just can basically click on the item you want to have, billing city, just copy. This is just an example, and then paste. So this will display their city as well on this email. It's completely similar to what you were doing for other email templates. And then you hit save. And that's automatically being saved and applied to all of your emails that are going out. Is it clear, or you have questions here and you want me to explain more? Okay, great. So that's very good. Let me pause the video. Let me pause the video on here.